You have to tell the label so you get more quantity for the girlies, because I don't want this shit selling out. Bryce, what did you write on?
Yeah, that's Sombr, the NYC kid who started off making music in his bedroom. Fact check, 42 million people are now streaming his songs every month on Spotify. 42 million. That's more people that live in, like, half of Europe. Well, more than the actual population of New Zealand and Australia combined. Sombr was your regular skater boy, no Avril jokes, we promise. Most of his early music was made in his actual bedroom. Like, not some fancy studio. Just him, his mic, and probably a lot of emotional damage. No thanks, or should we say, yes please and thanks to his ex-girlfriend for breaking his heart. Yeah, our man is no longer a kid, he is 20. We get it, we were just joshing and yeah, Sombr is now a man. Well, today we are getting into everything. His music, his family, a crazy Times Square billboard, crazy ex-girlfriend drama, and even a TikTok height debate that had our favorite TikTok height guy pulling out them tapes. So, grab a snack, get comfy, this is going to be a good one. So, who really is Sombr? Well, his real name is Shane Booz, born July 5, 2005, in New York City. He is 20, obviously a Gen Z. He's a Cancer, which totally explains why his songs hit you right in the heart. Yeah, we'll have to rule out the breakup heartache. He grew up on the Lower East Side where his dad was always playing in bands. Imagine Shane as a kid, chilling with his cereal while his dad is jamming on a guitar. Now, Shane is writing, recording, and producing his own music, all from his bedroom. Talk about a one-man show. His music is indie rock with a touch of pop. It is the kind of stuff you play when you are feeling all deep and thoughtful. Songs like Caroline, Willow, Back to Friends, and Undressed are why he has 42 million monthly listeners on Spotify. That is a huge number. But before Sombr was a big deal, he was just Shane, skating around NYC like any other kid. He went to LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts, yeah, the same artsy school from the 1980 Fame movie. He was training to sing classical music, like opera-level stuff. Pretty fancy, right? Well, except, school wasn't his thing. In 2022, he was like, I am done, and dropped out his junior year, right after releasing Caroline. Like, forget homework, I am going to be a rock star. And you know what? He actually did. Sombr started making music in October 2021 with his first song, Nothing Left to Say. It was solid, but 2022 was when things really took off. He dropped Fine, Through It All, and Caroline, which, yes, is about his ex-girlfriend. We will get to that drama soon. Then, in September 2023, he released his first EP, In Another Life, with a producer named Tony Berg. It came out through Warner Records and his own label, SMB Music. Songs like Silhouette and My House is Warm proved he is the real deal. And in January 2023, he signed with Warner Records. That is when the music world went, okay, this guy is legit. Here is where it gets nuts. In March 2025, Sombr's songs Back to Friends and Undressed blew up on TikTok. You could not open the app without hearing them. People were dancing, crying, especially crying, making those aesthetic videos with candles and stuff. Undressed hit #1 in Ireland and made the top 5 in Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. In the US, it reached 37 on the Billboard Hot 100, and Back to Friends hit 45. Both songs cracked the top 25 on the Billboard Global 200. That is massive for a kid who was just messing around in his room. Spotify is going crazy too. He has 42 million monthly listeners. Back to Friends hit 100 million streams on April 19, 2025. Would Have Been You got there 3 days later, and Undressed followed suit by May 13th. His songs are spreading faster than gossip. Alright, let us get to the juicy stuff. Sombr's song Caroline is about his ex, and it has that I am not over you feel. In August 2023, he shared a text from her that said, "Why did you write a song about me? Just forget me already." That is harsh. But it gets better. In March 2025, he posted on TikTok that his ex and her new boyfriend did a couple's trend with his song Back to Friends. He was like, "Hold on, I wrote this about our breakup and you are dancing to it?" His caption said, "Tell me why my ex and her new BF did a couple's trend on my song." The internet went wild. Sombre is super close with his family, which is pretty wholesome. In December 2022, he did a TikTok with his sister where they swapped clothes. He is in her outfit, she is in his. It is honestly hilarious. In April 2025, he surprised his mom with a Times Square billboard of himself. He said it was a huge moment to share with the woman who raised him in NYC. And his dad? He showed up in a November 2023 street interview with Trackstar, helping Sombre name artists in a game. That is the kind of family you want in your corner. Sombre's got that look. He's not just tall, he's tall. Let's settle the height beef. Some people, mostly fans, were saying Sombre was 6'7". But our favorite TikTok height guy, Shane Fan, did as he always had to, grabbed a measuring tape and proved it. Sombre is 6 feet 5 inches tall. At 145 pounds, with white skin, messy curly dark brown hair, and brown eyes, Sombre has that tall, rock star look down pat. Sombre is not just big on TikTok, he is killing it on stage. In 2025, he announced the Late Nights and Young Romance Tour, starting May 25th in Dublin and ending December 14th in Australia. He is hitting LA, Chicago, Auckland, you name it. He is also opening for Daniel Seavey on the Second Wind Tour and Nessa Barrett on her Aftercare World Tour. Billboard named him on their 21 Under 21 list in May 2025. He performed Back to Friends on The Tonight Show on May 20th. And when his EP dropped in 2023, folks like Nessa Barrett and Lauren Orlando showed up to the release party. Sombre is doing pretty well for himself. His net worth is around $280,000, thanks to 2 million daily Spotify streams, YouTube, TikTok, tours, and his Warner Records deal. On Instagram, @Sombre has 1.2 million followers, where he posts behind-the-scenes show clips. His YouTube has 270k subscribers and over 100 million all-time views, with videos for Back to Friends, Undressed, and Would Have Been You amongst his most popular videos. He has 48 million monthly audience on YouTube Music and TikTok. He has 2.5 million followers and 100 million likes. So, what is next for Sombre? He is 20, touring the world and making music that has millions hooked. From a skater kid in NYC to a Billboard star, he is living the dream. With new songs and sold-out shows, this guy is just getting started. He has that vibe that makes you want to keep listening. Sombre steez. Sombre is giving sad, tall boy, bedroom rockstar energy. Definitely booked and busy. Definitely not over Caroline, sorry to break it down to you. Definitely currently single. And that's it on Sombre's story. You feeling him? Yeah. What is your favorite track? Back to Friends, Undressed, or Caroline for the drama? Are you going to his tour? Drop it in the comments below. If you like this, you may want to subscribe and stalk our channel if you will. Catch you with more Gen Z stars. Peace.